swarms of wild honeybees have always attracted the attention of humans, who for 8,000 years have used the sticky honey liquid and its byproducts for nutritional, health, beauty, as well as religious purposes. For centuries, man has tamed the wild insects and brought them closer to home in artificial hives and massive bee farms. Yet, a great many of them have remained in the wild, thriving in some of the most unreachable locations on Earth. This is the case with the cliff honeybees in Tasikmalaya, Indonesia, where honey harvesters must pull off some of the most dangerous stunts to get to the beehives. A typical working day for an experienced honey harvester like Garvish always begins with a great sense of expectation. After his morning cleanups and a cup of tea, Garvish puts on his honey harvester's team uniform and throws a few essential working items into his backpack before leaving his home. Extracting honey from the rocky cliffs of the Indonesian foothills requires teamwork to facilitate scouting and transportation of food, water, and working materials. Garvish's team of about a dozen men set out for the mountains on their motorbikes. A couple of hours later, they will have to park their motorbikes and continue through dense vegetation on foot. The journey is a hard and tedious one, but not for these courageous hunters, who were all born in a community where the honey harvesting practice dates back hundreds of years. The unique courage and techniques displayed by Garvish and thousands of others like him have practically been handed down to them from past generations. These men understand that they are about to face not only a monstrous cliff, but also a species of bees known to be some of the largest and most dangerous bees in the world. Garvish and his men carry relatively simple instruments compared with the task ahead. braided bamboo strips, an old collecting sack or basket, a small bundle of special wood slats for fire, and a 6 or 7 foot cutting stick with sharp edges. Cliff honey harvesters must protect themselves with thick clothing and a hooded mask with a mosquito net to screen their faces. They also use long static ropes and ladders, typically made of wrapped bamboo, fitted with tough wood cuttings for steps. Before facing the rocky cliff, Garvish and his men must first settle down for lunch. They will need all the energy they can get. After lunch, they light a fire directly under the cliff, sending spirals of thick smoke upwards to scare the bees away without harming them. A team takes care of the fire, while Garvish and a second team will find their way through the thick foliage and up the back of the cliff. The rope ladder is fastened to a tree directly above the beehives, and the tough, low elongation rope is carefully strapped to a harness on Garvish's body. Garvish completes his outfit and checks to make sure all is in place.
Kalau saya dari awalnya sih biasalah petani di sekitaran perkampungan gitu. Cuman ke sini ya kalau di daerah sini kan banyak lebah gitu. Di situ kan belajar kita mengambil lebah dari teman-teman juga gitu. Semenjak itu ya jadilah petani madu hutan gitu, madu liar. Kalau dari kapan ya mungkin udah lama juga, udah sekitar 20 tahunan lebih lah. Saya menekuni di bidang perlebahan, di bidang khususnya di bidang madu apis dorsata ya, yang ada di Jawa Barat ini, di Indonesia. Kebanyakan kan banyak minyak hutan yang masih ya potensi bagus lah buat si lebah gitu.
Climbing down the rock face is a slow and terrifying venture. The bees are gently scared away with smoke, leaving their huge honeycombs behind. Dangling in mid-air, Garvish leans towards the exposed honeycombs. One hand slices off chunks of the thick honeycombs with the sharp wooden blades, and the other hand extends the open bag for collection. Extracting honey from a single cliff hive can sometimes last over 2 hours before Garvish heads back up. Depending on their proximity, the team will sometimes visit multiple hives in a day. At the end of the day, Garvish and his men will have collected enough of the golden liquid to make a decent day's output. When processed, the benefits of cliff honey are boundless. It can boost immunity, aid in weight loss, heart disease, and memory power, as well as improve stamina, purify the blood, and bring many other advantages to people from all walks of life, all over the world. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.